And I haven't been the best student either, but you know, one of the big things that I've realized within these few years that our businesses have grown kind of lot, and we have, you know, been accepted to different kinds of social new social surroundings, is that we are all just human, you know. It's not like the people that we look up to usually are just as normal as we are, or just as weird as we are. It's not like there are just only a few geniuses around, and usually they are just, you know, they are geniuses in one subject matter and then just plain stupid in some other, you know, part. So I wouldn't say that there is nothing that we cannot do as, like me and my associate, that we can't do in terms of our interests, just because we are the way that we are, you know, very, very middle class people from Helsinki. All very
That's interesting. For lots of opportunities.
yeah.
Okay, then about innovation, creativity, and out-of-the-box thinking.
Yeah, that's very important.
Yeah? All three?
All three, and you know, kind of one of the things that we've noticed when doing business is that that's what people usually forget about. They build their business and think like that's it. Like, for example, there are millions of restaurants in Helsinki that have been built and then been the same since day one. And we seriously believe in constant development. Like that's the key words that we have for our business, and like the key values. We always need to be, you know, trying to be better.
We need to be better in terms of innovation and creativity. That's what you mean, on finding new concepts?
Yeah, all that, and I mean, like within concepts already, they are never ready. They need to be changed all the time, you know, according to the needs and, you know, new opening possibilities and potentials and all this, you know.
Okay.
Like sushi bar was built to be a sushi bar, but suddenly we know we have the knowledge of wine, so now it's sushi bar plus wine. But then we bought this knowledge of coffee, so now we could be sushi bar plus wine plus coffee. But like it is, but you know, it's
evolving.
Yeah, and the sushi thing still, like I mentioned, it needs to be, you know, reinvented all the time. We don't need to stick to what they've done in Japan 100 years ago. We can invent our own.
Mm-hmm. You can invent your own future, your own present and your own future.
Definitely.
Okay. I think you have, that came out before, huge market knowledge, no?
Yeah.
What about risk-taking, Remco?
Oh yeah, we love risks. Usually it's me who is the risk taker, and my associate then is the one who's, you know, doubting and making all these questions, and at some point we always come up with a concept, and the concepts are done all the time. Like we have, I mentioned that I've been now working on this new concept that we're opening up to the summer. But the first serious draft about that was already done 1 year ago. Like the whole business plan was written down already 1 year ago. Okay, it's very different now, but you know, we need to have things ready now. And so, like for example, the restaurant business, the premises are very important, and the premises really come and go. day something is available and then you need to act. So then you need to have something ready for that.
Yeah.
So the planning is done all the time.
Okay. But okay, so you're planning a lot. You're doing it all the time. But at the same time, I feel there is a lot of flexibility to change the plan according to the new conditions.
Yes. They are never meant to be stable.
Okay. Do you think there are any links between you as a person, your identity, and the company's growth pattern? When we look at this year.
Yes, it's my growth pattern as well, but it's not.
In what way is it your growth pattern?
Well, the types of businesses like we've been into, and me myself as a human being. I mean, of course, I started as an entrepreneur when I was just turned 20. So now I'm 30. Of course, I'm a very different person, and my focus is on more mature things than it was earlier. So, and also the target group has grown kind of with us.
Mm-hmm. Well, target group in terms of customers.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And of course, we as entrepreneurs who already have 10 years experience of this have very different type of credibility than what we used to have when we were in our 20s, and of course that's not natural. And natural is a good word. It's only natural that we have this what we have now, and we didn't have it earlier. It would have not been possible.
That's very interesting.
And I'm very sure that the older we grow and the more we have life experience and other experience, the more diversified our portfolio will be. But still, once again, continuing on the same values and the strategies that the parent company, the We Are Group, has, which also might evolve during time. Nothing is stable. They will not turn into so-called ethically worse, that I'm sure about. We will not start pumping oil or selling guns or drugs. It could be that they become even more strict than what they are today. Who knows? At the moment, they feel like very strict, but it could be that I look back in 10 years and think that, wow, was I open-minded or closed-minded, however you take a look at it.
Okay, let me see, because we have covered a lot. When you look here at this graph, my question would have been also, how do you see your company develop in the next 12 months, 3 and 5 years?
Okay, 12 months is still time of rapid growth. Rapid as in, a few 100% of the time.
For all businesses that you're running? Or for
the total big picture.
Total big picture, okay.
What I'm talking about. In 3 years, it has hopefully slowed down a bit, but then we are just, working on what we have, and then every now and then coming up with something new. And in 5 years we are in the same situation.
So basically you see consolidation with some new concepts emerging occasionally.
Yes, yes. soon we have at the moment will feel smallish when looking back from 1 year now.
Okay.
So, like, if I take a look at what we have now and what we had 1 year ago, it feels small.
Okay.
Not small, but you know, I'm very happy to be in this position. I would hate to be still in where I was 1 year ago.
Okay. When you talk about a few 100% of growth, do you measure growth in sales?
This was in sales, but it has a lot to do with that company has a different CEO, which is more number-oriented.
Okay.
I'm the CEO of all the other companies, except for the record company and the wine.
So you're the CEO for everything except for the record business?
Yeah, and the wine business. And the wine importing company is called Viinitie.
Can you write that down?
Yeah.
Okay, that was easy.
Wine road, wine way. Yeah, you can. There's 2 meanings.
Okay. That's interesting. Okay, let's have a look. Let's see whether we've covered everything. Looks pretty good. The